Hi, everybody. I know it has been a little while since I've brought you along on Amy's amazing journey, and but in case you wondered, it is still amazing. Every day I am excited to see what I can do that day that's a little different than I couldn't do before. Um, so let's get caught up just a little bit. I don't even remember the last time I posted. I know I've posted just a few times. We have sold the big house that we had with mom, and we couldn't find a house. Every time we would go buy a house, it would just get snatched up. The market is crazy right now. So we moved into a townhouse, and for about a month or so, until we found the home we finally bought. And we love our new house. We are moved in and been here about 6 weeks, and I'm still unpacking. I may be unpacking until the day I die. Just kidding. We cleaned out a lot before we moved, but I figured out I'm going to have to clean out some more, and that's okay. I don't need it. Um, so we're working on that. Uh, I will say, along my journey, I've hit a huge milestone, and I'm super excited to share it with you. And I should have done it last week when it happened, and Mama Gail's been here visiting, so I've been caught up visiting with her. But last week when I weighed in. I have lost a total. Tomorrow I will weigh in again, so it might be a little different. Hopefully it's a little different. But last Wednesday I weighed in and I've lost a total of 104 pounds. So I have lost my first 100 pounds. I am so excited. It has been a crazy journey. I will say it's a wonderful journey, and I would do it over again in a heartbeat. And anybody that asks, I tell them, go and do it. It is worth it. Even the few negatives that come along the way, it's so worth it to get your life back. And that's what I'm doing every day. Every day sorry, every day I am claiming my life back. So first huge milestone for me, huge milestone. I've had lots of little ones, but the first huge one was I've lost 100 pounds. So, and that's amazing because when you look where I started, I'm a very open person. If you followed this before, I started off the day before, or the day I started my pre-op diet, a week before surgery, I weighed 525 pounds. So I weighed in at 421 pounds last week. That's huge to me. They finally gave me at my last doctor's appointment my 3-month follow-up from surgery, post-op follow-up. They gave me a number, and they say now 240, 250 pounds should be a goal weight. Coming from where I've been, that's a huge weight loss, and it's so much better. Now, I'm not quite happy with that because we all know that little scale of you're 5'5", you're 5'6", you're 5'8", whatever you are. I happen to be 5'8", and they have a scale of what you ought to weigh. And now we all know some of those are really low, and I'm never going to hit that scale perfectly. I'm just not. You say what you want to. I'm big boned. I've always been big boned, and that's just the way it is. I'm going to be at the high end of that. And so I look and I told her, I said, well, I was goal setting at about 175 to 180 is where I think I would be happy. And she told me that was a very good goal to have. So that's where I'm going. So that being said, I started off at 525 pounds. If I go down, say for even numbers, at 175 pounds, that is 350 pounds that I have to lose. That's a big number. That's a scary number. And before, all the times I did things like Weight Watchers or whatever diet plan I was on that time, did I ever think I could lose that kind of weight? I was hopeful and I tried real hard, but I never thought in my life I'd ever get back down to 100 and some odd pounds. In fact, in the case anybody wonders how long it's been, I weighed 214 pounds when I walked into ninth grade into high school. So that's how long it's been since I've weighed. Uh, I made 201 pounds the day before I rolled that Grand Prix. So that's the smallest I've been since I really remember. I was, I guess, 15 when I went into high school. So 214 pounds. I was probably 21 or so when I weighed 201. And that's the smallest I've been since then. So that's a lot of weight. But I just lost 100 pounds. That's almost a third of what I need to lose. That's amazing. Because I can look in the mirror and I can see, let me pull my hair back here. I can see where some of it's gone here. I can see that. And I can put clothes on and I can see how my new clothes, or not new, because I've not bought new yet. See how old clothes fit, whether they just fit where they're acceptable to wear or they fit and I couldn't wear them before. Like the other day, I tried on jeans that I haven't been able to wear since 2016 when I had my knee surgeries. I know I don't think I wore them at all in 2016, so I'm guessing it'd be 2015. And I thought, well, let's try them on because they're the smallest jeans I still have, and let's see how long before I'm going to be able to wear them. They fit. I'm super excited about that. Although I got to go buy new when they don't fit anymore because the ones I was wearing had gotten so big they wouldn't stay on anymore. So they are no longer public acceptable. But I can see it in my clothes. I can see it in my face. But hold on, D, I'll call you back. But what I can't see it in is in the mirror. When I look back and I look at my whole body, I can't see it. Or when I look at myself as I'm getting dressed, I don't see it. But I see it on the scale. So almost a third of what I need to lose. It clicks now. I may not see it on me, but I see it on the scale, and that's okay. Either I'll get to where I see it or I don't. But I'm happy, and that's all that matters. I'm not. A lot of people say, well, people get depressed when they can't see it after they've lost so much weight. I don't foresee that, but things happen. So, but it helps when you have the support system I have. My husband is so amazing. He tells me every day, I can see a difference, honey. You look great. Look at those jeans that fit now, or, whatever. He also encourages me at the same time when I'm eating and not feeling well. He's like, are you okay? Are you okay? I swear he's asked me if I'm okay more times in the last 3.5 months or 4 months than he has in, I don't know, our whole marriage probably. The other part of that is, honey, you need to eat, So he takes care of me like he always did. But I have an amazing husband who's supportive, amazing best friends. Narissa and Mama Gail and Dee have been here for me. My sister, Dee's daughter Anna, and my adopted sister Evelyn. All of them, my other mother Nadine. My sisters have been really supportive, and I'm so excited. But it helps when I have the support system that I have. I've met really wonderful people through this journey. One young lady named Mandy that I actually met on a support group before she ever had surgery. She's had surgery. We talk but message back and forth almost every day. It's nice to be able to be going through this with somebody. Although we have different hurdles to overcome, she has been very supportive. So, and I'm thankful for those people that have joined me along on my journey. I will say the journey is not without negatives or small hurdles. Although I will say I am still happy I did it. I will encourage anybody who is interested in getting healthy in when they don't feel like they can do it by themselves. I encourage you, and I'm always here for you. But this journey is not without its hiccups. I am still having issues with the acid reflux. I had an upper GI swallow study, and it shows that I do have a little bit of hernia back, hiatal hernia. And of course, I said, "Oh my gosh, did I do that?" And she said, "No, it just happens sometimes." And then underneath where your esophagus comes down and meets the top of your stomach, she said your stomach takes a weird turn, and it's actually a very sharp turn. So no wonder I'm having issues eating. So I I do try to still get in as much protein as I can and everything, but it's not always easy. And they are going to go in a week from Monday, or I guess this coming Monday, I'm sorry, and going to do another EGD, which is when they send a camera down and check everything out, take some pictures. They are going to do a dilation, so they're actually going to send down a small balloon, and then when it gets to the spot there where the hernia repair is that's a little tight, they'll send it down, and then they blow this balloon up and they dilate it, and so hopefully stretch that out a little bit. I don't know quite what they're going to do about the stomach that turns. That's why he's the surgeon. And I will say none of this is because of anything the surgeon did. It's like anything else. You go and get some blood taken and they put a Band-Aid on your arm and it makes a rash. That's not their fault. It just happens. You go have a tooth taken out. Sometimes doesn't matter what the dentist does. Sometimes you end up with a dry socket. Sometimes you end up with a stitch that comes out. Things happen with any kind of procedure. So this is just something my body decided to do. But hopefully they'll get some answers next week and I can get further on down the road to healing and getting healthier. So, if you got an extra prayer or two next week, throw them my way. I'd appreciate it. Some special, just keep me in your thoughts. But I am doing great. I know I don't keep up with this as much as I should, and I will try to be better on that. We've been a little busy. Life has been unpacking boxes lately. So, I appreciate everybody's support. So many people in my life, even here on Facebook, they send me messages and says, "I'm so proud of you. You look so good," and I appreciate that. That means so much to me. But I will try to keep everybody updated, and I'll try to jump on next week and let you know how the procedure went and what. It's nothing big. They are putting me under those. So I told Dave, I said, I'll take the best friends for doctor's appointments, but if I'm going under anesthesia, I got to have my husband there. So he's going to go with me next week, and we will go from there. So I appreciate everybody's love and support, and I will keep you updated. Bye, y'all. Have a great day.